Starting to develop a bit of a habit here, aren't I?
Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave me a comment. Without further ado,
hey kids, it's Hyperdellic with another Transformer. I had this one when I was a kid too. Well, I mean, the OG one, Cup. Yeah, I dug him. I mean, all of the movie ones were really cool. We never got an RC when we were younger, but we got lots of them since. um, yeah, I mean, I'm excited for this one because, well, I mean, he was one of my favorite Transformers when I was younger. I mean, I liked how he looked. He was cool. Yeah. There's the top of the box. And there's the bottom of the box. I ain't going to take a lot of time rambling this time. We're just going to tear into him. Bam.
You got the touch. You got the power. When all hell's breaking loose, you'll be riding the eye of the storm.
And there we go. There's Cup. Man, he looks so good. I'm just going to let you check him out for a second. Obviously, when I was a kid, one of the things that made him super cool was that he was from the Transformers movie, right? Because, anything that was from the Transformers movie was like, it's awesome. But he was really cool because he had this kind of cool futuristic pickup truck look to him. And I don't know. I mean, I liked his look. I mean, obviously, a lot of other people did too, because he is one of those. He's one of those characters that has lasted over the years. I want to say he was kind of like a grouchy old man, kind of ish in the cartoon, but I mean, it's been so long. But we're gonna go ahead and transform him because he's a transformer. So let's do that now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this every time I transform a Transformer. You would too if it was your channel.
Right? Because, yeah, we segued. And, he was okay. He's fine. Come on. You gotta get up on there. There you go. Yeah. He'd roll, but my surface is a little unforgiving. It's very frictiony. It's kind of a rubber-coated surface. It's actually excellent to work on. But, dude, he is super cool. The version I remember as a kid was, I want to say the transforming was a lot more simplified. This was a little on the complicated side, but I got it. And I mean, I think he looks pretty good in vehicle form. I do like him. I love the colors. That bluish, aquaish blue. They're great colors. They are. They're just really good. We were lacking these kinds of colors in Transformers. I feel at that time, and that the movie kind of gave us more of this. All right, so let's transform him back into a robot. Let's see how fast that one goes. He is such a good-looking fig. I forgot to show you his accessories. He comes with this weird little tricorder PKE meter looking thing, and then he comes with a pew-pew. Has like a little peg on the side, and there are various spots that you can pop it into him. But I think next we're gonna zoom in. We're gonna take a look at some of his finer points, and then we'll zoom out and wrap this up. All right, let's do that. Yeah, look at Cup. I don't know why his name is Cup. it's such a weird name. Cup. Could have named him Pitcher. Or maybe Plate. Fork. My cup. How about mug? Look at that mug. So he is the studio series. And listen, that studio series Transformers, they're off the hook. Okay, like these are nice. I like them. I went for this version specifically just because he's got like the translucent. Like there's a non-studio, or no, there's another studio series version of him that looks more classic, but I needed to have this updated version because I think they're doing honestly a really good job of these updates. Um, we're going to talk about his articulation and paints. There's not a lot of paint on him. He's got some decals. He's got his Autobot, insignias right there and there. This one, I don't know if that's covered or what, but yeah, I think it's printed. A little paint here. Another insignia. Nothing on the back. This on the head, I believe, is paint. It looks like it might be. Yeah. And then, he's got the eyes are a paint detail. He's got some paint details on his wrists. See the other wrist. Overall, I mean, he's very nice. So articulation wise, he's got some, head articulation. You can do this kind of stuff, right? Transformers, they're not your average figures. They do different things. His head itself does articulate a little bit, like even without pulling that flap up. See it wiggling right there? I'm doing my best to get it on camera. I mean, he's got a little side to side. You can get some true, very, sentient being, human-like emotion out of that face. A little bit, because I mean, look at that stone face. But he's got arms that will go 360. Right? This is kind of a problem sometimes. It just wants to pop out anytime you move the arm. He has a bicep cut that pops apart. Both arms and both legs have a point where they come apart. Interesting design choice. I have never seen that on any of the other Transformers, so I'm not really sure what the heck that's about. But he's got a decent elbow. It bends further than 90 degrees. I mean, look at that. That's pretty decent. Right? Hand doesn't move. No swivel. None whatsoever. But I mean, it's a Transformer. Honestly, this is way better articulation than we had back in the 80s. Like, way better. Way better. The legs. You can do a yoga split. Look at that. Splitsies. That is some interesting setup. I mean, he's a robot. You can do whatever the heck you want with a robot, really. I mean, that sounds gross, but future is right around the corner. Anyways, I do like how he has this on his feet. That's kind of cool because then he can you can stand him up at an angle and he will, hold his pose. It's funny how there's nothing standard about any Transformer. You're never going to see the same exact articulation or anything on a Transformer ever. It just feels like ever, They're just all very, very different. But yeah, you know what? While we're at it, I'll give you a quicker look at the backside and all of that stuff. These flip out when you pull up the arms. Oh, looks like my kitties are about to start fighting. Maybe you guys will get treated to a brawl. It's always fun. um, it's funny. He has the ability to spin at the waist, but it's kind of hard to activate. You really have to like kind of muscle it. But it looks good. It looks great. All right, we're gonna zoom out. We're gonna finish this all up because we gotta. Broski, look at this dude. I mean, like, I don't know. I've been real picky about the Transformers that I've picked up, and I picked him for a specific reason. I mean, I really like him. Look at this. Look at him. He is fantastic. But yeah. I I don't know what else to say. Like I'm so far any of the studio series that I've picked up. I have him. I have RC. Uh, no, yeah, that's it from the studio series. Both of them, I think, are phenomenal. I will definitely pick up more of the studio series. I will definitely try to review some of it. Like, I'm still trying to get my hands on an Optimus and a Megatron that I find acceptable. I know that sounds funny, like, but I am very particular about my Transformers. Like, I want them to have a bit of that G1 look. I don't want them to be too modernized. Um, I like the style of the old Transformers. I like the head styles and all of that stuff. So, I mean, like, I don't know. That's just what I grew up with. I didn't even know that I loved Transformers when I was a kid until I just had a bunch of them and was just like, I guess I like these. Like, I just like, there was just something natural about having them. And I remember like all of the kids in the apartment complex that I lived in when I was a kid, uh, it, they all like we all had like little contests to see who could transform each figure the fastest and all that stuff. And yeah, it was such a fun time to be a kid, and it was just like, wow, what are we doing? This is cool. Look at these, and it was like, dude, it's a puzzle, but it's a truck, but it's a robot. we were so we were so lucky, so lucky. I don't I don't know. There's some toys nowadays, but it's a lot of this nostalgia stuff that looks great and blows your mind. There's not a ton of new toys that are coming out these days that are like new ideas. I have a few coming up soon that are newer or more original properties. I did back that flipper uh, thing, and yep, gonna get that. I gotta support him. Come on, it's Hatter. Guy's been entertaining us all for a long time. He's great, and if you don't support the guy, what are you gonna do? Do I need a flipper figure? Probably not. But I guarantee you that if I ever know I'm gonna see Hatter in person one day, I'm gonna make sure I have that damn figure so that he can sign it. But anyways, come here, Cup.
Yeah, what's going on?
Tell everybody what to do.
Okay? Like the video. Just start there. Like it. Go ahead. Do it. And then you're going to subscribe. See?
Hey, look at that. I didn't screw it up this time.
You're going to subscribe and you're going to turn on notifications.
Yeah. All right. We did it right this time. We are the champions. Listen, watch one of these other videos. Hit me up on Instagram or yeah, you know what? I'm mostly just on Instagram these days. And hey, have a good day and play lots. Peace out, people, and yeah, bye.